beautiful video made by our own core team, which was kind of an intro to that. Those were all of the members on the team you saw. Our beautiful Paris Kilgore made that. So let's just, yeah. So welcome. This is Student Takeover Night. Our core leadership team, we all put this on. We decorated everything. We're having a student-led worship team. Brody Garvey will be speaking. Yeah. So we're pretty excited for tonight. We put a lot of work into it, so you know what? It'll be fun, very fun. I hope you guys are excited. I'm Candy. Hi, I'm also part of the leadership team. Is there anyone new here for the first time tonight? Anybody? Anyone? I don't see anybody new, so. No. Okay. So now, since there's nobody new and we've done our little welcome, we saw our video, I believe we are going to go into a little time of games. We are going to do the game. So I will invite our wonderful Josie and Paris back up. Thank you. There you go.
Okay, I can take stuff. Hi, everybody. So, like Candy said, I'm Paris. This is Josie, and we are doing the game. So today, okay. So we are doing Family Feud. So we're gonna need 12 people because there's gonna be 2 teams of 6. So I need 12 people. Raise your hand if you want to play. Okay, Colson.
2. Both of you.
Aiden, do you want to play? Okay, can we get some girls? I don't know. What's your name? Here, come on. Jessica. Okay, who else wants to play? I need more people. Oh. Okay. I don't know any names. Okay. Maddox, are you playing? Okay. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 5 more people. Oh, no. I thought you were a student. And 2 more. We need 2 teams of 6. Okay. Allie, do you want to play? Allie, come on, let's play. Come on, you got it. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Who else we got? Wait. 1, 2. Landon, where are you at? Landon. Let's go up. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go, Zach. Okay. Who? Caitlin Sather, you are requested to play. Okay, hold up. I need to make sure I have a 1, 2, 3. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more. Oh my gosh, Josie, go grab the prizes from the office. Go tell Jesse you need the keys. Okay. Oh, Sereni, we need 1 more. Okay, there we go. We got 12. Okay. So we're gonna divide this up evenly. Zach, go over there. Allie, go over there. Aiden, that side. Caitlin, over there. What's your name? What's Brady? Okay, Brady, I need you to go over there. Colson, I need you to go over there. Jack, you can go over here. What's your name? Raina. Okay, Raina, I need you to go over there. And then Serenity, I need you to go over there. I need you over there. What's your name? Jessica? Okay. And then Annalise, right? Okay, I need you over there. Wait, I think that's it. Did you grab the prizes? Yeah, we need you in front of the board. Here, we'll grab this. This is such a bad. Okay. So we're gonna be keeping track over here. As you can tell, we were very prepared. I need you to grab the table, Josie. Okay. We're going like this. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys can come line up right here. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Who wants? Okay. Yes, I do. It's right here, bro. Here you go. Okay. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have enough. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna have 1 person from each team come up, and we're gonna ask you a question. If you don't know how Family Feud goes, it's gonna be name something that people bring with them when they go in the car, something random like that. So when we ask you the question, the first one to hit one of these bells, we'll ask them, If they get something that is on the board, then they will choose to play or to let the other team play. And then once you get 3 strikes, you the other team can can you stop? The other team can steal the points, all the points that are that were earned by the other team. Okay, does everybody understand? Everybody's playing. Yes. Got it. Okay. Do you not understand? Okay. Josie's got it. Okay, here, we're going to move this up here. We're going like this. We'll move this in a sec. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, we're going to have, everyone on each team, choose someone to send up to go to the bell first. Someone on this team, we need someone to come up to the bell and answer a question. Okay, come to the bell. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, do we have the PowerPoint for the questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, so, okay, name someone you might ask for directions. Yes, your team gets 19 points. That was the second answer. Do you guys want to play? I think we do. Do you guys want to play? Okay. Okay, so you can go back with your team, and then we'll come over here. So here, stand in line. Okay, need everybody to stand in a line. Okay, Brady. So name someone you might ask for directions.
Siri.
Something that's not already said.
Your parents.
Yes, you get 2 points for that. Okay, and that was the 7th answer. He said parent. This microphone's not very loud. Okay. Oh. Okay, Annalise, name someone you might ask for directions.
Whoever else is in the car with you?
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. You guys have 1 strike. Okay, Jack. Name someone that you might ask for directions.
Probably a stupid answer, but Google.
No. Okay. Caitlin. So that's 2 strikes, sorry. Okay, Caitlin, name someone that you might ask for directions.
I have no clue. I don't know.
You have to say something. You have to give an answer.
A friend.
Yes, that was the number 1 answer. And that was worth 20 points. Okay, also, friend. You guys have to yell into the microphone. Okay. Okay. So you guys have 2 strikes, so the next strike and the other team gets a chance to steal all the points that you've just earned. Okay? Serenity, name someone that you might ask for directions.
God.
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. So that's 3 strikes. The other team gets to steal. She said God. I told you have to yell into the microphone. I need you to speak loud. Okay. This is your guys' turn to steal. Friend, Siri, and parent. Okay. Allie, are you ready? Name someone you might ask for directions. If you answer this correctly, you get to steal all their points that they've just earned. And if you answer incorrectly, then they get to keep all their points. Okay? Okay. Name someone you might ask for directions.
A sister.
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. Okay. So now I need a different person to come up from each team. So, Aiden, Brady. You don't have to. I mean, you can. You can. Just do it. Okay, are you guys ready? Yeah, she's adding them up right now. Okay. Okay, name something that scares the average person.
Spiders.
That is the number 2 answer for 25. Do you guys want to play? Okay. Okay, everybody can go back to their sides. Okay. Here, we'll ask the next person because you just went. Okay. So, sorry, Jessica, name something that scares the average person.
Heights.
That is the number 6th answer for 3 points. Okay. Okay. Raina, name something that scares the average person.
Homework. Yeah.
No. That's 1 strike. Yep. Okay. Okay. Colson, name something that scares the average person.
The dark.
That is the number 5 answer for 9 points. Okay. Maddox. Oh. Name something that scares the average person.
Death.
That is the number 4 answer for 14 points. How many do we have up there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Aiden, name something that scares the average person.
Your mom.
That's another strike. Okay. So 1 more strike, and the other team gets to steal. 5, 3, 9. Because we keep going until you guys get them all. That was so mean. Okay. I'm so confused. Sorry. Okay. Allie, you ready? Name something that scares the average person.
Spiders.
That was already said. I'm sorry.
Give her another chance.
Yeah. Okay.
What? She said something that was already said. Okay. What about like something like spiders, like another animal that scares people? What'd she say?
Snakes.
That is the number 3 answer for 18 points. She said snakes. Okay. Jessica, there's 1 answer left. Name something that scares the average person.
Sharks.
I'm sorry, that is another strike. And the other team needs to get... No. Okay, now the other team gets to steal.
Under the bed.
What?
The monster under the bed.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. So, what's our total? Okay. No. Okay. I need a new person from each team, real quick, right now. Annalise. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Name a type of gun that doesn't shoot bullets.
BB gun.
That is the number 4 answer for 14 points. A gun that doesn't shoot bullets. Okay, you ready? Name a type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
Squirt gun.
Yes, that was the number 3 answer for 18 points. Okay, name type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
Well, BB gun, then airsoft.
That was already said.
Airsoft.
Nope. That was
BB. BB is different than airsoft.
that's not an answer. So that's 1 strike.
Nerf gun.
1 strike, Josie. Good job. Love you. Okay, Annalise, what is a type of gun that does not shoot bullets?
Toy gun.
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. So that's another strike. Okay, Jack, name a type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
A paintball gun.
That is the number 6 answer for 2 points. Okay. Serenity, I need you to name a type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
A nail gun. A nail gun.
Okay, she said a nail gun. And that is the number 1 answer for 23 points. Hi, Caitlin. Okay. Name a type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
That was already said. A nail gun? A staple gun?
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. 3 strikes? Okay. Now the other team gets a chance to steal. Okay, Raina. Name a type of gun that does not shoot bullets.
Water gun.
Yep, that was already said. Oh, yeah. You guys get another chance if it's not already said.
Nail gun.
That was already said.
I got one that has been said. T-shirt gun.
No, that is incorrect. They get to keep. Okay.
Is there a hot glue gun on there?
Nope. Okay. So they get to keep those points. Yeah. Okay. After you. Okay. Oh wait. Sorry. I need 2 more people up here. 2 new people who have not gone up yet. Who wants to go? Hey, someone from this team. I need someone. Okay. Okay. After you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
A friend.
That is the number 4 answer for 15 points. Do you guys want to play? Okay. Allie, after you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
A sister.
I'm sorry, that is not an answer. Okay, Jessica, after you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
A significant other.
That is the number 1 answer for 22 points. Okay. Oh, yeah. Colson. After you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
Parent.
That is the number 2 answer for 20 points. Okay. Maddox, after you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
Grandparents.
That is the number 3 answer for 16 points.
Say ex-boyfriend.
After you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
Your mom.
No.
Yeah, parent was already said.
The doctor.
That is incorrect. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, Allie. After you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
A friend. A friend.
That was already said. I'm sorry. You get another chance. Yeah, you guys can talk together.
Ask them what they want.
No.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have any ideas?
No. That's not a person.
You want to say that one? You can say social media.
Social media.
That is the number 5 answer for 8 points. Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Jessica, after you take a selfie, who might you send it to?
A grandparent.
Sorry, that was already said.
That was like the first thing. Like, get with the trend. She said social media.
Okay, we're running out of time, so whatever the next answer is, whether it's incorrect or correct, we're just going to stop the game because this is going way over time. And that is my bad.
A group chat.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Okay. The other 2 answers were the government. I found these on Google, so this is not my doing. And a stranger. And a stranger. I Googled these. These are not my actual answers. Okay, what are they? Team 1 wins? Okay. Okay, this team wins. So, woo! And we have really fun prizes from Goodwill. Okay. So, if this team, come collect your prizes over here. That went way over time. Amma. Okay, here you go. We have, where are they? We have a chair. Who wants a chair? Who wants a chair? Amma. Announcements. Come here. You can take that. I'm just giving prizes out. Okay.
Before announcements, can the leaders in the back sit by students? Like, can we just like move forward and like move up? Like Drake and like all the leaders, can we just like sit by students? Just like before worship, and then you can come back and like sit by the students. Like Drake and like Taylor and like the leaders, like sit by students. That's all. No, I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just saying like it would be, they miss you. They want to know you. So now we're gonna do announcements, and I'm gonna give it to Amma here.
Thanks, guys. So I'll be doing announcements if you guys didn't know. So first up, we got January birthdays. There's not that many, but I think all of these dates have passed already. But happy birthday to all the people that have had them this month. And if you have a birthday in January or had one, you can let us know so we can put it up on the board for next time. Next up is Girls of Glory. They're doing a gift exchange on the 29th, and if you have not, from 6 to 8, and if you have not signed, if you're not a part of it yet, there's still time to join, and you can still bring a gift to share with other people. So that's it. Next we have study groups. So I'm going to say Z study groups from now on, just so you guys know. But if you haven't gone to a Z study group, they're really good. And I did it last week, and it was really nice. So next week, you should really try and come, because it will also be good. Though I will not be doing it next time. So there's also a gift card prize for anybody, for one person, someone who comes. We'll see. And then next up, we have Action Corps. We'll be going to, if you haven't heard, we'll be going to New Orleans this year. Well, we were supposed to go last year, but, you know, COVID. It's going to be from June 18th to the 29th. Make sure you sign up after service if you plan on going. So, and the worship team can come up. February 13th, there's the Valentine's Day banquet for a fundraiser for our Action Corps. And so if you plan on helping with that, you can sign-ups will be up next week, and you can come on the 4 p.m. on the February 13th then. So now I hand the mic off to Ola.
Hi guys, I'm going to do the call to worship. So as I was thinking about this, I was thinking about the mindset that you get into when you worship, and God was just really laying this on my heart. So we live in a culture that places a lot of importance on feelings. They say, do what makes you feel good, whatever feels right. Well, as the church, we're called to live differently. We don't act on impulse. We don't make decisions based purely on emotions, because we know that we live in a fallen world, and that sometimes the right decision is the hard decision, and the wrong decision doesn't always feel wrong. And we also serve a God who died carrying the weight of all of our sin, not because it felt like the right thing, but out of love. And so as we enter into his presence to worship, don't spend this time trying to feel something. Sing as a declaration of what you know to be true. Speak these words over your life, and you'll be filled with a joy that's not based on a temporary feeling, but on the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. Psalm 68:3 says, "Let the godly rejoice. Let them be glad in God's presence. Let them be filled with joy."
You guys can come up to worship now and just like fill in the here while social distancing. Falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. And we're walking into deeper waters, going after you. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go into the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go into the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 everybody. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out to you. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus.
And all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, and I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire, and in darkest nights you are close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, and I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. God, we just thank you for tonight, and we thank you for everybody who made it here safely, and we thank you for the message that Brody has prepared for us tonight, and we just thank you for the ability to do this student takeover night, and we pray that it would just touch each and every heart in this room, and we pray that you would just bless everybody in here, God, and be over and with Brody as he does this message. Amen. So you guys can head back to your seats, and I will have Brody boy come up.
Are we good? That's on, right? Woo! Let everyone get settled down before I start talking really fast. Oh, yeah, no, it's also. Oh, a tablet. I need that too. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys want notes, I think we got a cute boy on the left and a woman on our right passing out notes. You guys want to grab a note, pass it down. Woo. Okay, welcome to Student Takeover, everybody in the house. My name is Brody. So this is my first time doing this, so this is a little nerve-wracking. I'm excited, a little scared, but I'm going to tell you a little about myself before we get started. I've been here for a while now. Allison, who's actually passing out a note, brought me here in 8th grade when I was kind of a brat. I'm also part of the core team. That's how I'm doing this. I was supposed to do this last year, but somehow I lucked out of it, so I'm doing it this year. Great job on core team, everybody. Love the worship service so far. Great job. Really loving it. Also leader of Sons of Thunder. So if you're a dude, I'll probably talk to you at some point about and drag you to Sons of Thunder. I just finished high school last week. Big flex. I know. Whoa. Super senior, but I did it. I got some good grades. And lastly, it's my dad's birthday. So shout out to the big homie. And yeah, that's my life. So let's get started. God, I thank you for this day. I just pray that you'd be with me while I'm speaking. Just let me know what you want me to say, and you'd be with everyone here, and just speak into their hearts. Amen. Okay, so if you're following along with the notes, I don't know if you have this, but I'm going to go right to Matthew 14. If you guys want to flip with me there. Chapter 14, verse 27 through 32 here. But Jesus spoke to them at once. Don't be afraid, he said. Take courage, I am here. Then Peter called to him, Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you walking on the water. Yes, come, Jesus said. So Peter went over to the side of the boat and walked on the water towards Jesus. But when he saw the strong wind and the waves, he was terrified and began to sink. Save me, Lord, he shouted. Jesus immediately reached out and grabbed him. You have so little faith, Jesus said. Why did you doubt me? When they climbed back in the boat, the wind stopped. I think sometimes we all fall in our walk with God. The hardest part is getting back up and finding how to walk and find a balance. My message today is all about finding your balance in your walk with the world and God. Jumping back to Matthew here, the context of the story of Jesus walking on the water in Matthew 14 is as he had heard of John the Baptist's death, he had tried to go off by himself on a boat, but he was followed by the crowds. After he fed the 5,000, he again goes off by himself and tells disciples to go across the lake. Then in the middle of the lake, the wind and the waves start pushing the boat around, and the disciples get scared. Peter saw Jesus and walked out on the water to meet him. But like us, many times, he saw the wind and the waves and was overtaken by fear. We have to jump to faith before being overcome by fear. Who here is scared of water? Okay, just me and that lady in the back. I am terrified of water, and I think I was just born that way. I'm not a fish. And one time, I went swimming with my dad, and instead of going to the shallow end with a squad, remind you, I am, tiny. I literally can barely walk. And so instead of letting me go with the squad, he would literally chuck me in the deep end, just throw me over there. And I didn't want to go, but my dad would just, grab me in front of the homies, and he would chuck me in the water, and I would immediately start dying. I would just start drowning. I could not swim. I was trying to get up there. My legs were too small. I didn't have the muscles I have now. I'm not going to get up there. So I'm drowned in there, and I feel like that now. I think we get stuck in sin like that sometimes. You get those quick gasps of air, and you think you're doing all right, but then when you're right back in the water trying to breathe and not being able to. See, eventually my dad would jump in and grab me from drowning. Like my dad, God is always there for you. So when you start sinking, God is always there to save. I'm going to take a drink of water here before I keep going. Pulling the Dylan here. If you know who that is, he always did that really awkwardly. Okay, I'm going to jump back to Matthew here. Matthew 14, verse 25. And in the fourth watch of the night, he came to them, walking on the sea. I'm going to explain what the fourth watch is here. It's really cool. This is kind of lit. The Roman military divided the night into 4 watches of 3 hours each, from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. The fourth watch would have been between 3 p.m. and 4 a.m. So the disciples had battled the storm for more than 9 hours. This is important because if they had panicked, they might have thrown each other over the boat or done something really dumb, like guys normally do when they're panicking. Just like when you're drowning, you can't panic, because when you panic and struggle, your body sinks in the water. When you realize your body will float because of the air in your lungs, So relax, don't struggle, don't panic. The more you slow down, the more God can work. God always has a plan for your life, so don't panic and rush into or get stuck in something you'll regret. Hold fast to God and what he has for you. My whole life has kind of felt like that story. And when I was thinking of that, I also thought of the book of Hosea in the Bible. This is all about the Israelites and a man named Hosea. To give a little context, Hosea is a prophet of God. And no big surprise here, he's trying to help the Israelites turn back to God yet again. because currently they're serving other gods. But he uses a very interesting way to do it. So I'm going to jump in between this book and my life. So my childhood was pretty epic, but I think I was always looking for something, but never knew where to look. Because I started following God when I was about 5 years old in a bathtub, and Connor can attest to that. He saved my life. It's pretty great. I should tell you a story. From that moment on, though, I saw God like he was Santa Claus. I thought he was cool, but I didn't really try to think or find him. I just knew he was real. The first thing I went after as a kid was love for my parents and friends, which was always a pain for me because my parents did not get along. When I grew up, my dad was always angry, kind of like an ogre like Shrek. Like he did not want anybody in that swamp, bro. And my mom was always super nice. She was always like cookies and like trying to get me chubby and just like baking stuff, and she's just going off and hugging me all the time. So like I never felt love though. I felt trapped between the two of them. I had friends, but that never gave me a feeling I was looking for either. In Hosea chapter 2, 6 through 8, these verses describe my family and friend situation perfectly. For this reason, I will fence her in with thorn bushes. I will block her path with a wall to make her lose her way. When she runs after her lovers, she won't be able to catch them. She will search for them, but not find them. She will think, I might as well return to my husband, for I was better off with him than I am now. She doesn't realize it was I who gave her everything she has. The grain, the new wine, the olive oil, I even gave her silver and gold. But she gave all of my gifts to Baal. I was a lot like this story. I was chasing after love, but I couldn't catch it. Jesus is trying to show us in this story that sometimes we get so caught up in the wrong people or sins, and he just wants us to remember who really gave you life. So when you get lost, remember who died on the cross. This is kind of sick. Don't get lost in the sauce. Get lost in the cross. Oh, yeah, whoa, right? What? Wow. Woo, okay. Then when I was in the middle school, that's what I call it, I guess, I started to understand who God is. I knew I wanted to be better, but I still loved doing things that weren't so godly. So I thought I could find a balance between the two, maybe. I started dating girls and watching porn, though. Nothing wrong with dating girls, but the way I was doing it, I put them at the top of my life. I thought I was balancing God and girls, but in reality, I was putting them first, not thinking about God who wanted a real relationship and actually cared about me. I think porn was a way for me just to feel good, even though it tore me apart. I balanced it so I could feel something exciting, or so I thought. As I got deeper into girls and porn, all I felt was a fakeness about me, trying to be a man of God while actually running away from him towards things that felt good and made me happy. This was all bad, but I thought I had no way out. The truth is, relationships that replace God and sexual sins put a block between you and God. In Hosea, God speaks of the Israelites in this way when they forget who God is because they're chasing idols. In chapter 4, verse 10, it says, they will eat and still be hungry. They will play the prostitute and gain nothing from it, for they have deserted the Lord. Nothing is good apart from God. If you have ever been stuck in sin and balancing your relationships with God, you know. You feel this weight and sorrow all the time. Don't stay in sin if it's changing who your God is. In our culture, it's easy to fall into sin, though. But culture will leave you chasing. The cross will keep you content. When God is with you, nothing else will measure up to that relationship. After my failed relationships with parents and girlfriends and struggling with porn, I found a relationship with God in high school. But I still struggle with finding a balance between God and my life. I still get caught up in social media and find myself thinking highly of myself or caring what one person thinks more than what God says of me. But trying to find myself in social media didn't work. This is going to be super embarrassing, probably kill my love life, but here's some old pictures of me. Middle school, being a clout chaser, trying to get the likes. As you can tell, that definitely did not work. I burned all those shirts, so no, I do not have them. Sweet mercy. Oh my gosh. Okay, that did not work. But then I tried to find happiness in pornography, but that only gave me momentary pleasure. I still fall into sexual sins sometimes, but the reason I love Hosea so much is the after story. If you guys want to follow me to chapter 3, verse 1 through 3. Then the Lord said to me, "Go and love your wife again, even though she commits adultery with another lover. This will illustrate that the Lord still loves Israel, even though the people have turned to other gods and love to worship them." So I bought her back for 15 pieces of silver and 5 bushels of barley and a measure of wine. Then I said to her, "You must live in my house for many days and stop your prostitution. During this time, you will not have sexual relations with anyone, not even me." Hosea in this story is God, and Gomer, Hosea's wife, is Israel. The story is a symbol of how we cheat and leave God. But God wants you no matter what the cost, big or small, no matter what the debt. Punishment is not ultimately what the Lord wants for his people. He desires that they leave sin. He wants them to return to the one who first loved them and who can provide what is best for them. You may be sitting here wondering, how? How, Brody? How? How do you leave the sin behind? I found a couple ways to help. I'm going to tell them to you here. Here we go. Fasting. Fasting gives you time to pray in the day. You can use the time you normally spend eating as time in prayer for what God wants to do in your life, struggles, and relationship. In the Bible, fasting is always connected with prayer. Okay. Fasting shows you how much you really want something. Mr. Rick Warren, this dude's a boss. This dude's lit. He actually followed me on Instagram. Small flex, okay. He says it's a personal price. Says it shows that you are serious enough about your prayer request to pay a personal price. God honors deep desire and praying in faith. Worship. God is always here with us. Personally, worship is my favorite because I feel like I can connect with God through words that make sense to me. Because we can sing songs to God that give him praise, but also remind ourselves of the God we serve. I love the song "Open Door" by Maverick City. It really explains worship. It says, "Praise is an open door to an open heaven. I know there's more of your presence." And the same goes with prayer and fasting. But with worship, there's this emotional connection that you can get and actually feel his presence in a room. This always has been my favorite way of connection with God when I lose balance. If the worship team wants to come back up and get in the back, strum some tunes. I don't know what you all want to do, but prayer. Whenever you're struggling in something or feel hopeless with a situation, pray. Prayer is a direct landline to God. If you need God in a situation and need to speak with him, pray. Every time I obliterate my toe, I always pray about it. I can't remember a time when God hasn't answered my prayer. Like, my toes look good, no cap. With either the answer or peace with what's happening. God isn't a genie. He won't give you an answer. He won't always give you the answer you're seeking. And frankly, sometimes it's a no. But finding a balance, even with these tools, is hard. Let me show you so it makes more sense. Can I have a volunteer from the audience? Anybody? Male or female, mom or dad? Do you want to come up? Okay, so I'm going to give you a task to do. I want you to stand right here with your arms out. I'm going to load you up. Okay, you ready? I just want you to stand like this. There you go. So many books over here. Oof, okay. Here we go. Ready? Okay. So I'm going to put these books on here. You ready? Yeah. You got it? You good? You're sure though, right? Yeah. You got it? Okay. He's balancing. He's doing good. Proud of that kid. Could not do that when I was his age. Here we go. Oh. These are all the books I grabbed from the library that they didn't want. Okay. You got this, right? You're good? You're good? Okay. You're good though, right? Yep. You got it? Mm-hmm. Okay. You're good though, right? You got it? Yep. Balanced? Okay. Okay, I just got a couple more. Okay, you got it? Yep. Okay, you got that? Yeah. Okay. He's good. Wow, oh my gosh. Hope this doesn't destroy my, whoa, that was sick. Hope this doesn't destroy my sermon illustration. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Can you do a little more? Okay. Oh my gosh, you can't breathe. This is bad. We don't kill kids at Momentum, I swear. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I appreciate you. You're good. You're good. You can just drop the rest. You're good. Appreciate you. You're good. I'm happy you didn't die. Good job. Give a hand. What a guy. Some calves on that man. Good job. Okay. The truth is, you can't find a balance between your life and your walk with God. Some things are going to fall, just like those books on the ground. In a book I'm reading, this sentence really struck me. It says, at some point in your life, you have to realize that you are made by God and from God. Until you realize that or think that, life will always be a balancing act. So stop your balancing act and put your weight and trust in God. Don't let culture, relationships, and sin get in the way of your relationship with God. When you give God the weight of everything you're trying to balance in life, everything falls into order. My last point tonight is surrender the balance. Oftentimes we try to make everything work and everyone happy. But strive for God and avoid the balance games of this life. I'd push you guys to dive into this worship, and when you go back into your life, look around and see what you're trying to balance. See what things that get in your relationship with God, get in the way of that, put pressures on you, things that make you not feel good, and things you know that are wrong. I would push you to look around and see how many of those you have and just throw them away, because they're not important. They're not going to help you build your relationship with God. They're not going to help you later in life. They're just going to pull you down. They're just going to fall. They're going to make you fall, and it's not going to help you in life. So I just push you guys to surrender the balance. You guys can come up.
Standing here in your presence, in a grace so relentless, high by perfect love, wrapped within the arms of heaven, in a peace that lasts forever, sinking deep in mercy. See, I'm wide awake, drawing closer by grace, and all my heart is yours. All fear removed, I breathe you in, I lean into your love. Oh, your love. When I'm lost, you pursue me. Lift my head to see your glory, Lord of all. So beautiful. Here in you I find shelter, captivated by the splendor of your face. My secret place. I'm wide awake, drawing closer by grace, and all my heart is yours. All fear removed, I breathe you in, I lean into your love. Oh, your love. by grace, and all my heart is yours. All fear removed, I breathe you in, I lean into your love. Oh, your love. There's a table that you've prepared for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body and your blood you shed for me. This is how I fight my battles. There's a table that you've prepared for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body and your blood you shed for me. This is how I fight my battles. And I believe you've overcome, and I will lift my song of praise for what you've done. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how in the valley, I know that you're with me. Surely your goodness and your mercy follows me. My weapons are praise and thanksgiving. This is how I fight my battles. And I believe you've overcome, and I will lift my song of praise for what you've done. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how this is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. And this is how and this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how there's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God. And I want more of you, God. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God. And I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God. And I want more of you, God. No place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God. And I want more of you, God.
God, just thank you for tonight, and I thank you for everything that you've done and speaking through Brody and speaking to each and every one of us, and thank you for just being in this room, and thank you for the ability to be in your presence, God, and we just thank you for tonight.
Amen. I don't want to turn this thing back on. It's really difficult. But thank you for coming, guys. That was the 4-night student I was speaking. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to take a bright necklace on your way out.
Didn't they do an awesome job tonight? Brody, that was an awesome message, dude. And I think we can relate to that. And I think what I found is we are horrible managers of ourselves. Have you guys found that? Raise your hand if you found that out. When we manage ourselves and we try to just do what we want to do and we try to keep every dish spinning, right? Kind of like the circus thing when you try to keep everything spinning. You can't do it. The only way you can do it, the only way you can find contentment is through the cross, like Brody said. And that was so good. So thank you, Brody, for preaching that tonight. Will, you killed it on that cajon, man. Yeah, Will. That was awesome. I want you to keep going. Like when you stayed in, I was like, just keep going, just keep going. But before we end the night, I just want to make a couple just really brief announcements. Like they talked about Action Corps and the announcements. We have a sign up for Action Corps in the foyer on the foyer table. So on your way out, be sure to sign up. There are going to be limited seats or registrations this year for Action Corps, just because we're going all the way across the country and there's only so much transportation we can do. And so just be sure to make sure you're able to go on those dates, sign up, and we love you guys. Thanks for coming. I think we're going to actually just stick around and we're going to go into Fight My Battles again, if that's okay. Yeah, awesome. So you can go if you really need to go, but we're just going to stay in this atmosphere of worship just for a little bit. And
Do you want us to do the verse?
What's that?
Do you want us to do like the verses or just like chorus?
Whatever you want. Whatever you guys want. Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead, do the chorus. That'd be awesome. What?
And I believe you've overcome, and I will lift my song of praise for what you've done. And this is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. And this is how I. No place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. No place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. So set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control. I want more of you, God, and I want more of you, God. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I. This is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my